Welcome everyone, you are watching DriveToChill on YouTube. In this video, I am driving from Darmstadt north towards the Frankfurt Airport area. So please enjoy the views and some music later on. It's a beautiful morning in the winter of 2025, and there is like too much traffic on the road that I was thinking to take which route at the same time. But anyways, whichever route I will take, it has lots of traffic, so I will just stick on this one. Like I will go to Darmstadt and then take the A5 for the Frankfurt Airport area. Yeah, back to the beautiful weather. It's a sunny day and it's a beautiful morning. It's a bit colder, like only 7 degrees plus, so it's not that much, but it feels okay-ish, you know. So the area I'm coming from is called the Darmstadt's north side, where they have the Burger Park and its famous city part Kranichstein. And Kranichstein also has a specific forest for birds only forest. It's called the Fasanerie Wald. So yeah, the place I'm standing right now is the Frankfurter Straße in front of us, the intersecting road basically. And if I go right, then we have the Merk and then the Arheiligen city part of Darmstadt. And then if I go further on, where it stays Wixhausen, where they have the GSI and Fair, like the really top companies of Darmstadt, one of the top companies I would say. So yeah, GSI is where they have the Hadron Collider to collide the particles and to study when the new stuff is generated or the new energy form is generated from them. Then they came to conclusions like Big Bang theory and other stuff, you know, quantum fields and subatomic particles and blah blah blah, you know, never-ending story. But we are hoping that at some point we will find a optimized way of creating fusion energy, or the energy a star is actually creating. But along the way there are so many things that can be discovered, and that will definitely help the world, humanity, and the better future, I would say, if we stay positive. Yes, it's very important. It's a research work, science project, so then it takes some time. Maybe nothing happens for decades and then suddenly happens something, you know. And of course there are challenges, like when you collide, when you throw the particles at the speed near the speed of light, then there are so many challenges, how to cool down those magnets that actually help them to speed up in the tunnels, you know, or other challenges like keeping everything intact, measuring everything precisely as it could be, or making the structure even bigger, like the way they are doing right now. It's a 3 design tunnel structure, so this will definitely help a lot to gain more data and more perspective what is going inside an atom and subatomic particles. Even when you want to create new, I wouldn't say the create new, I would say the making new, because create is a different word and making is a different word. So like in here they have made 2 particles called hesium and Darmstadium, that is also visible on any you know, chemistry table chart we have in the school nowadays. So the man-made particle because 2 of them are created here, you know. Obviously they don't exist because they are very like tiny. They exist for very short amount of time, and then they are also radioactive due to their higher atomic mass and blah 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 things, you know. So this is why this happens. Anyways, so we went like too far on the right side. So yeah, this sort of traffic we see nowadays in front of us, it's like very normal when you drive in the morning during the working days. It's very okayish. Usually you have to stop and go, but it's kind of flowing today. Yeah, Darmstadt, from living point of view, it's really a great city. It's not that big city and it's not that small one. So you have pretty much everything you need for regular basis, and even for like you don't want to move anywhere, if you don't want to, you know, to travel or so, then you find pretty much everything here. There are many companies here, and there are also universities here, Applied University and the Technical University, and some other high schools, great institutes. So this is why, because of its, you know, there is ESOC, there is EUMETSAT, and GSI, and this kind of companies. So this is why Darmstadt has got the official title of Science City of Germany. So yeah, that is worth to have this kind of title in a city you live in. This signal is kind of the end of Darmstadt, and the nearby city will start, that is called the Weiterstadt. Yeah. In German language, sometimes names are created in a very simple possible way. So you have Darmstadt. So Darm means like it's bad your intestine, and then Stadt is the city. I don't know who came up with this name, but it's like that. And then you have the Weiterstadt, that Weiter means further, and Stadt is the city. So you have further one more city, something like that. Yeah. Now we will take the Autobahn A5 towards the Frankfurt city or the Frankfurt Airport. So from here they are in the north direction, roughly 30 kilometers. First the airport and then the Frankfurt city. Drive on the Autobahn, you have to like speed up first, at least 80 to 100, and then you can join the Autobahn not to break the flow. And this A5 Autobahn or highway that I'm driving on is the one where there is no speed limit, at least not in this section where I'm driving, unless there is too much traffic and construction work is going on. Nonetheless, there is no speed limit. So don't expect I will drive 200, 240 today. No. I will just go normal. There is no need, and I think it's too much traffic as well. And I'm not in the mood as well. I don't have my coffee. So anyways. famously produced in this area. In between, definitely they get the other crops depending on the farmer. They also have like this mustard seeds fields to produce the oil and mustards, I guess. And then they also produce the corn because it's all like raining seasons land. So cornfields are the best one for that. And definitely then they use for the animals to feed them as well. Usually when you drive or when you travel in Germany in the summer, so everything is green by the time, and it looks so beautiful. But nowadays, you know, it's winter, pretty much no leaves on the trees, so yeah, you see a brownish texture when you watch the video. You know, the road texture and the trees texture is brown, and suddenly contrast is the beautiful sky in the blue color. So yeah. We will also pass by the place that is called Zeppelinheim. So Zeppelin is the blimp in English. That is the, if you have not seen the oldest videos or documentaries, they have this big gas sort of balloon or planes. They have the propellers in the back, and then it's like huge helium sort of structure. So that is called the Zeppelin in German language and the blimp in English language. So near Frankfurt Airport, they also have the oldest runway for that, and I think north side of Frankfurt, somewhere near Ashbourne or something, or Oberhausen, one of them, they also have the proper flights and the proper blimp area, where once in a while in the summer they offer the flights that you can sit inside, fly over Frankfurt and Frankfurt area, and then watch the things by yourself in a fashion way, you know, in a style way, I would say. Airport, and in a few minutes I will stop the video because we will face the traffic jam, and until then I will leave the video to run, and I will say thank you for watching and listening my jumping information from point to point or different points. Yeah, so please, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, also subscribe the channel, and we'll see you in other videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Just shoot some plane landing. I think it's A350 from Lufthansa. If you may be able to notice, there was a plane landing in front of us. That was Airbus A350. To run, maybe we will catch a couple of other planes landing because it will take some time. I think middle lane is even better. Let's see. So this left tower is basically the sort of a radio signal tower that tells the plane you will use this runway from like 10 kilometers straight line. So the planes do align here like 10 kilometers or 8 kilometers or maybe even more sometime before landing, because when they want to land, the altitude is roughly 3,000 to 3,500 feet, and then they are like 10 kilometers away, and the altitude is between 3,500 4,000 something feet, and then they slowly lose the altitude to the runway. and I think this is the ideal landing distance and the condition that makes the landing smoothly. And this is why at Frankfurt Airport the average landing duration is like, I think it's less than 1 minute per plane. So there are like multiple runways here. So one is sometimes you see the planes are landing a bit far from here. Yeah, they use that one, and then this one is here, and then there is the other one on the west side, and they're continuously busy. So I think I'll stop the video. It doesn't make sense to shoot the traffic only. Thank you, see you, bye bye.